Hey, 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 hey. Alright, y'all. Shalom, shalom. This is Howard. I just wanted to give the Most High name of praise, Hey. Listen. So, it's been videos. This ain't gonna be that long. But there's a lot of videos. I see people watching videos talking about the big chunks of ice falling out the sky, right? So, if you have been looking at any like of the what they call released government files, there's an ice, it's called blue ice, sky ice, and they said it's crazy cold, like they can't melt it in normal conditions, like you can't put it in a hot room to melt it. It's like super duper cold, and it's blue like the sky, right? So when they was talking about trying to drill through the firmament, because y'all know they was trying to get through the firmament. So they were saying that they were drilling through the firmament with these laser machines, and one of the machines broke, and they pretty much, it was like it would take them a year to 8 months to get a new machine, up and running and everything. So when they said they did that, they got back, they whatever had to get a new one built. By the time they got back to the machine that was there, the sky ice had grew over top of it. They said that machine was gone. They don't know where it was at. The hole literally healed itself, right? Yeah, because the minute you pierce it, it closes up like a wound. That's why they can't get through the firmament with their bombs, because the minute they fracture it, anything, it heals like a wound, right? And so now, they talking about these big giant chunks of ice falling out the sky everywhere, right? And you got people getting on, oh yeah, it's gonna be storms and this, yeah, which is true, it is gonna be storms, but it also says that the Most High say he gonna crack that fucking firmament wide open, and you gonna see the real, you know what I'm saying? So, all the people on here teasing these people, like the people that talk about the flat earth thing. I mean, I don't really do the flat earth thing, but the earth is stationary and it does not move. And it is a dish. It's a dish that has upturned sides. This land, this pond that we're in, it's so much land it don't even make sense. The Most High is always creating, right? It's land. It's just land upon land upon land. This is ridiculous. That's why he said, you're not gonna be able to comprehend the when he say, he gonna open up the storehouse of blessings. You're not gonna be able to comprehend what's going on, what you seeing. So they they're trying to spin another narrative and stuff. And like I've been telling y'all, don't fall into that alien shit. Don't fall into, because it's a setup. It's to try to get you to help them, because they got it in their minds well, if they try to go up against him, he not gonna do nothing to them. They know that's our literal father. They know. You know what I mean? We the ones that don't know. You know what I mean? So they looking at it as a father-son thing. Would a dad kill his son? You know what I mean? But they don't know he will. He'll get your ass out of here in a heartbeat. But that's what's up. And they pretty much on if I go down, you coming with me type shit. And y'all, at this point, and I'm just being honest, and I'm gonna say this to the women and I'm gonna say this to the men. Number one, men, the Most High tell you to get your house in order, right? Now, listen, when you say get your house in order, that's not an easy fucking job, because some of our women don't want to hear shit that come out your mouth. They don't. It's like you could tell them something and it's right, and another man has to come and tell them before they believe you, and it's like, wow. It's really like women don't understand the shit that we got to go through just to be a man. You know what I'm saying? And people will say, well, I would leave, and all right, I understand, not tolerating shit and all that. But then it gets to the point of your children being destroyed. And now you got to sit back and make a damn decision. Am I going to tolerate it, or I'm going to allow my sons and my daughters to be corrupted? Because if you haven't noticed, that's exactly what's going on. So this like right here, this going to be a whole situation. Because, and there's women out here that's in order that got to, literally guide their men back into doing the right shit and not being fucked up. You know what I mean? So it's going to be a whole situation on both sides. Because there's some fucked up dudes out here, y'all. It really is. So, I just hope y'all ready. Because this shit going to get harder before it get easier. And I this shit with America and with all this politics, all this shit they got these people going through, and they getting booted off the land. That ain't my problem. That's the Most High dealing with all that. That's his thing. My thing is, we gotta do what we supposed to do as a people. Get our stuff together as a people, and go from there. Because if you really pay attention to anything, everything is about contracts. Even the Most High do contracts. When you marry a woman, you go in a contract with the Creator. And I think a lot of y'all have really forgotten the fucking words that came out of your mouth. And you gonna understand, seriously. Like, don't get me wrong, my wife get on my goddamn nerves. There's times I be like, yo, fuck this. But you better really understand, as a man, that your word is your word. And you didn't make a contract with another person. You made a contract with the Creator. You said, through sickness. So she gets sick, her back get broke, she fucked up, she look like she on her deathbed. Through sickness. Through health. That's mean when she looking good and ass wiggling, titties sitting up, all that good shit. From rich and for poor. I mean, when your ass broke and when your ass got money, and that go both ways. To death do we part. Let me say that to you the fuck again. To death do we part. I want you to understand that's the contract. You did. So now, this is why the Most High kills you when you commit adultery. This is why the punishment for adultery is death. You are to be stoned to death because you made the contract with him. Remember that. You the one that stood there right next to your husband and husband next to your wife, and you repeated those words. You said, I'm going to love you and tolerate and deal with you however the hell you want to word it, through sickness, through health, through poor or through rich, the death do we part. So when you go out and you go lay up with another man or you go lay up with another woman, and all of a sudden something happened, or somebody walk and blow your shit off, or he was a good man, I don't know what happened, all that shit, I'm going to tell you what happened. That's what happened. Yeah. So all y'all running around letting this system divorce you from your wives, and wives letting this system divorce you from your husbands? You sure about that? Are you sure? Because I'm going to be honest with you. Men, there's only one way you can divorce your wife. Well, it's more than one way, but she has to, if she wasn't a virgin, if they presented her to you as a virgin and she wasn't a virgin, that's one way. Another way, if she adulterous and you don't forgive her, that's another way. Ain't too many other ways after that. And they allow you to put her away. Women, there's no way. The only way I think no, y'all cannot physically put your husband away. Your husband have to put you away. The only thing the priests or the leaders, the chiefs of your you live around or whatever, the town or city, whatever, or your tribe, the only thing they do, they'll separate you. They separate you, but you cannot go and lay with another man. It says if you get that urge, you have to go to your husband. And it says the same thing for the husband. If he get that urge, he has to go to his wife's. Because men are actually allowed to have more than one wife. Because that's the only way you can be fruitful and multiply the earth. You can't multiply the earth for one woman. It don't work like that. But that's here and all there. We ain't going to get into all that because people be getting their feelings. But you want to know why people, when they cheat and they wind up with another man and they get a bad sickness or they lose their life out of nowhere? You committed adultery and the Most High judged you. Bro, y'all listen. Y'all better start reading that book. He say, I make judgments every morning. Every morning judgments go out. Judgments. That means those angels, they go forth and carry those judgments out. So you don't know when your motherfucking time clock gonna get punched. If you broke that law and you ain't repent. And the Most High is long suffering. He'll put up with your shit. But you better start recognizing. And if in your heart you saying, damn, I know I'm committing adultery, and you still doing it, you crazy than a motherfucker. Because I know, like, when I separated from my wife and everything, and I was talking, I had to really, once I started, like, reading and getting in tune, like, getting on that frequency with the Creator and everything, and I started, like, peeping shit, I said, oh, shit, I got to fix this shit. Real talk. Listen, y'all, I'm 100% keep it a band with you. That shit scared me. I don't want to die. I mean, I know I am, but I don't want to. Not before my time. Fuck that. So I said, I gotta fix this shit. Fuck that shit. We gonna have to talk. Like, you gonna have to understand where the hell I'm coming from. And you gonna just have to understand. Or we gonna be two fucking arguing motherfuckers, like, real talk. You know what I'm saying? Because you make a vow. And when you do shit like that, y'all, you are not making a vow with man. You are telling the Creator, this is the contract I'm doing with you. And he gonna hold you by the contract. That's why I tell you, don't say his fucking name in vain. Nigga, don't say my fucking name unless you mean it. So y'all better, like, listen, man, it's like, this world teaches you to just use these so-called names that supposed to have power loosely. You know what I'm saying? The only time you should really be calling the Most High name is if you just want to give him thanks for what your ass waking up or whatever, or just give him thanks, period, because you ain't had to be here. That's just straight up. Now, outside of that, all that, I swear to, and even though his name ain't God, but you think he don't understand what you mean when you saying these things out your mouth? He know your mind. He know your heart. So you better be fucking careful about calling and swearing on his name like that. That's real shit. Because he not the type that'll sit there and not do what he say he gonna do. He gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta ask yourself a question, right? And just look at it, right? If you never had a problem in your fucking life, imagine how your mind would be. Imagine how fucked up in the mind you'll be. You never had a problem. That means you'll never learn nothing. Because consequences always is a learning curve. It's a learning thing. It teaches you. You know what I'm saying? That's what it does. That's the job of it. So, when like, all right, when shit start happening to me, I said, I either see this, what the fuck did I do? Or it's my turn. And if he tell you he gonna refine you like gold, the only way you can refine gold is to try it, to put gold through tests. So if he puts you through something, right, and you catch on, you learn something from it, you become a stronger piece of gold. The more you go through, the more you learn, the stronger, the more pure you get. Now, I'm going to be honest with y'all. This is some real shit. If you listening to these people talk about if the grid go down, all these people going to die, all this going to happen, all that's going to happen. I feel sorry. You got to have it, you got to have it. Listen to me. And this is something I remember when I first heard it, I said, nigga, you done lost your mind saying some dumb shit like that. But when it happened to me, and I seen when I learned, I said, damn, he right. I remember this. My brother-in-law, he said, I think everybody should go to jail one time. Right? And I remember back in the day, I was like, man, you done lost your fucking mind talking this stupid ass shit, right? And then boom, I go to jail, right? And you know what happened? I learned to lose everything. I mean everything. And you don't just lose the money, the car, whatever you had. You lose the people. You lose everything. The clothes, every fucking thing. In your goddamn mind, you lose it. But if it happened again, you know what you do? I'm going to just get it back. So when they talking about this grid shit, I'm thinking about the people that's been down, that did a bid or whatever like that. Ain't not one of them dudes going to be stressing. And I'm telling y'all, and not a woman or a man. And the fucking crazy part is, it's going to be our people that's going to be sustaining each other. These white people, they're going to be losing their fucking minds. If the only ones that's going to be cool is the ones that did bids. But our people, since we like the damn largest number, we going to be tight. Because we know what it is to lose and to build back. These motherfuckers going to go crazy. You know what I'm saying? And then that's where y'all going to see where it says join yourself together. You going to see. We might have to knock some of these kids the fuck off, but you going to see. You're going to see some real motherfuckers stand up. And that community going to come together. And you come in here with that bullshit, you're going to get what you asking for. Real talk. Because I'm vicious with a fucking bow and arrow. I'm going to tell y'all that now. I'm vicious. I swear to God, I listen on my mom. 5 of you motherfuckers running, I guarantee I'll pluck every last one of you off. And you could be 100. You could be about, 50 yards away. I'll give you 50 yards. I bet you I'll pluck every last one of y'all asses. I guarantee you. Quick. You think I'm that motherfucking Lord of the Rings. Tear your ass up. I don't play that shit. I love my bow and arrow. That's the shit I fuck with. I fuck with that thing all day. And you know, when it come to us with something, if you got the other nations and he doing some shit that's unbelievable, imagine what the fuck we could do with it. Just think about that. Anytime you see the other nations doing something amazing with a weapon or something, imagine what one of us can do with it when we get it. We be the motherfucker that'll be shooting a motherfucker with our tongue, with the damn arrow and shit. Plucking it with our eyelid. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? Because we just take shit to the other level. But, yeah, man, like, this shit gonna get crazy, man. And I'm nice with a sword. I got me a katana sword and everything. I used to practice with that when I was a kid. I'll cut your ass in half. What the fuck? Well, okay. Wait till we run out of bullets. We gonna see. We gonna see who can really, you know what I mean? You start seeing niggas' ass get opened up because I'm gonna slice your shit. Well, matter of fact, y'all ever seen that movie, fuck was that name of that? The 13th Warrior. right? It was this dude named Bulvi, right? And the Arabic guy came, they called the bull over, he came to the camp, the little boy was speaking his language, talking about some ghost shit or something like that. And some bull tried to kill him. And my man pulled out his sword, hit the bull with the hilt of the sword, bam, and came down and split that nigga from the top of his neck down to his you know what, opened his shit up like you was gonna fill him up with fucking fruits and vegetables and put him on a skewer. Opened his shit up. That's just how I open your ass up with that fucking katana. Just wait till we get and we gotta come together. Run your dumb ass up in our community thinking you gonna take something with your little axes. Y'all gonna think I'm motherfucking ninja gating out that bitch, cause I'm gonna be cutting niggas' asses off. I'm gonna cut your arm off and give it to you. Here you go. Cut your leg off and tell you, here, tape that back on. I ain't, man. No. I love practicing with my bow and arrow and my fucking swords. I love that shit. It's fun. It is fun. But fuck all the goofy shit. That's like one of the main things, yo, that's gonna be going on. You know, they trying to scare people into stuff, scare people back into their thing. Don't believe that bullshit. Because once this bitch fall and all this dumb shit stop, it's gonna be wonderful. It ain't gonna be no poor people. Not of our people, because we own the land. Now it's gonna be what you would call simple-minded people that probably forfeit some of their stuff or whatever, but that's fine. You know, we'll make sure you eat and dress you and everything, whatever, so forth and so on. But listen, it is what it is. But I'm gonna let y'all go, because I'm about to go in this damn house, jump in this water. I am taking it down. I'm taking it down. I'm burnt out. Damn guy. I do this guy a favor, charging $200 to fix his heater. He goes and sends me $150 and shit. So I'm like, okay. I said, see, this is stupid shit with us, right? So you short me $50 for your heat, right? Now, what you gonna do if something happened to it? Let's just say your transformer burned out. You can't call me. Now you gotta deal with them people that's gonna tell you, oh no, you need a new heater. Now it's $14,000 out your pocket. People stupid. Instead of just paying or saying, you could easily say, hey bro, listen, this is what I got. I'll work with you. But when you do dumb shit, nope. That's your ass, bro. You bought that. All right, y'all. I'm out of there. Shalom.